Demon rats. The Democrat Party. Now that I've finished my SEO bingo board. Democrats' Dianne Feinstein dilemma. Party split over senators' diminishing health. Now, again, we need to talk about this because this headline here from The Guardian is horrible. Diminishing health. The bitch is senile. She doesn't know what month it is. She doesn't know what year it is. She doesn't even remember. Literally, she was asked, how do you feel after being in the hospital for 3 months? She said, I wasn't in the hospital. I've been here the whole time. She literally does not even remember, like, the bulk of this year. She spent a majority of the year 2023 up until this point in the hospital. She doesn't even remember it. She doesn't even fucking remember it. I mean, diminishing health is one way to put that. I say that bitch is fully senile. That's my, layman's interpretation of the scenario, okay? Now, again, does that make her a bad person? No, I would say her years and years of screwing over the poor, screwing over minorities, and giving a bunch of money to corporations, that makes her a bad person. So, you know what? I just want to say this on the subject with regards to Dianne Feinstein. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's elder abuse. It's elder abuse that people are letting her stay in the Senate. I don't want to be around anyone making that argument. Not that it's a bad argument per se, but it's just not my argument. Elder abuse? Really? I say this. It's Dianne fucking Feinstein. I mean, she deserves some elder abuse. If anyone who is an elder deserves to be abused, it's this fucking corporate rotten whore, right? That's my opinion, okay? And that goes for all these fucking sellout politicians. So I say this. Anyone crying and whinging about elder abuse, I say, hey, maybe there's more important issues, like, I don't know, the fact that this country can't get any judges appointed because of this dumbass not resigning. So I say elder abuse is the silver lining here. That's just my opinion. While we're dealing with this whole giant destruction of our democratic country, hey, you know what? Elder abuse, not everything is bad when it comes to Dianne Feinstein. So just wanted to get that out there. But again, this is it's an emperor has no clothes type situation. For those of you that don't know, what the fuck am I talking about? Emperor's clothes? Why are emperors naked? I don't know. It's a story that basically a bunch of scam artists sold as an emperor invisible clothes for an extremely hefty penny, right? And the emperor didn't believe that it was true. And so he asked people in the town, hey, how do you like my clothes? And he's fucking butt-fuck naked. But hey, are the people in the town gonna say, you're fucking butt-fuck naked, dumbass? No, he's the goddamn emperor. You go against him, he's gonna fuck you up. So while this emperor is walking around with his dick out, right, everyone's like, wow, you look great with your new wardrobe. That's what we're dealing with here. Dianne Feinstein, she's not sick. There's no war in Ba Sing Se, motherfucker. She's fine. What are you talking about? Oh, by the way, Nancy Pelosi Jr. Did you know this, by the way, that Nancy Pelosi named her first kid Nancy Pelosi Jr.? I fucking can't with this shit. Nancy Pelosi, and I'm not even joking, gave birth to someone named Nancy Pelosi. What the fuck? Like, if that's not proof that these are like fucking replicating machines of some kind, like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, come the fuck on, man. Like, that's some robot fucking, ex machina ass kind of situation going on. But anyway, the Democratic Party is facing an internal rift over how to handle the diminishing abilities of one of their own. There's an open debate within the party about whether 89-year-old Senator Dianne Feinstein, whose health and cognitive abilities have come into question, by the way, like, goddamn, she literally does not remember the last 6 months. Oh, we have no idea how she's feeling. I mean, she looks like a skipper to me. She doesn't even know what year it is, but hey, you know what I mean, man? Like, come on, like, this fucking shit. Questions over Feinstein's ability to effectively represent California, the most populous U.S. state, have been a sensitive issue for Democrats going back years. As their diminishing health plays out in the public eye, there is a renewed urgency to the situation. Riding out her term in absentia will retire until retirement next year is also not a viable option with Feinstein. The tie-breaking vote on the Senate Judiciary Committee, which holds confirmation. Like, Joe Biden literally is like, oh, the one good thing I'm doing with my presidency, which is getting, liberal judges. Now, again, we're not talking about a judge who's actually worth a damn. We're talking about some liberals, some milquetoast ass, I went to Harvard and, you know, I have a gay cousin kind of liberals, right? Like, these are not like the fucking renegades we need or whatever to shake up the system, right? And so, you know, though, but that's the one good thing Joe Biden was able to do. Joe Biden is like, oh, no more judges? You know what? Dianne, whatever. You know, and this really is, it fundamentally boils down to Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. They hate black women so much that they're willing to destroy the country's judicial system and totally paralyze our ability to nominate and approve new judges because they hate black women. Why do I say that? The governor of California said if Dianne resigned, that he would appoint a black woman to be her replacement. Nancy Pelosi has said that she endorses Adam Schiff. You may not know this. Adam Schiff, not a black woman. So she hates black women so fucking much that she's willing to abuse one of her longtime, she's known Dianne for like 50, 60 years. One of her longest time friends in politics just abused the shit out of her, which again, I say, fuck it, let them fight. And Joe Biden's just sitting there like letting Kevin McCarthy go into the bank vault and come out with all the cash, right? So, I mean, like, we got a great Democratic Party here. We got a bunch of fucking 70 or 80-year-olds losing their shit. It's like the Real Housewives of the Democratic Party, except wait a second, we're all relying on them in order to eat next week. So, whoa, it's all falling apart, everybody. So you can read the rest of this. Some people have, I think it's 6 or 7. Maybe it's 7 now, I'm not sure. Democrats only, by the way, like, it should be like a 79% or a 90%, but I don't even know where 79, but it should be way more than 7 Democrats to call for her to resign, but it's only 7 or so. Anyway, I don't really care about this article. I just saw this in the news feed and thought, you know, I can use this as a way to remind myself to talk about Dianne Feinstein. But anyway, again, if you are out there, if you're a news commentator, don't make the elder abuse point. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know, I was going to say that that's the least of my concerns, but it's not, right? The least of my concerns are, like, I don't know who's going to be the person who's going to win the Senate seat in 2024. That would be the least of my concerns. That is to say, elder abuse is not on the list of my concerns because I'm not concerned about that. That's a feature of this whole dynamic. That's a feature. That's like the main attraction, you know? That's like when you go to the movie theaters and they're advertising the other movies you wish you paid to see. Instead, you're watching fucking this fucking shit. I'm gonna go watch those movies. You ever go to the movie theater, you know, and they say, like, you know, when you're done with this movie, go watch this one. I say, fuck it, I'm gonna go watch this now. I'm gonna get the hell out, you know, because you did the rip ticket. You can just go to any theater you want. So I say, where, you know. Anyway, that's the end of my comedy bit. Fuck Feinstein. And there you go. So.